Class 10th, let's start the geography class. And in today's class, we are going to start chapter number 11, that is the minerals and the energy resources, right? So, before that, let me discuss the syllabus of geography. So, I have this syllabus paper in my hand. So in this first that the location extent of India through map, this we have already done. The physical features of India also we have done, which is to be done through map, right? And climate chapter we have completed. Soil resources is it's done. Natural vegetation it's done. Water resources we just have done this. Now we'll start with chapter number 11, that is mineral and energy resources. So in this chapter what we are going to do is we are going to do iron ore, manganese, copper, their uses and their distributions, right? And secondly, conventional sources like coal, petroleum, so their distribution, advantages and disadvantages, merits and demerits we are going to do. And another topic is non-conventional sources like solar, wind, nuclear and biogas generation and advantages. So these we are going to do, and only these are in your syllabus. According to the syllabus of 2021, you have to or you need to cover these topics only, right? So let's start with the iron ore, manganese, copper, their uses and their distribution. What is a mineral? A mineral is naturally occurring chemical compounds and which has a definite chemical composition and structure, as well as it is the or mineral the constituents of rocks and ores, right? So minerals are very important element, and minerals occur in different types of rocks also. Mainly it is found in igneous as well as and sedimentary rocks. So almost all metals are found in the form of ore, right? Now minerals are classified, categorized into two groups. One is metallic minerals and another one is non-metallic minerals. So what are metallic minerals? So metallic minerals means we get metals from metallic minerals. The minerals from which we get metals, they are metallic minerals. For example, gold, silver, copper, lead, aluminium, and ores of ions. These are the metallic minerals. Non-metallic minerals, those minerals from which we do not get metals. For example, your coal, petroleum, and your mica, manganese, these are the non-metallic minerals. Clear? Okay, now next topic is importance of minerals. Why minerals are needed, right? Now, importance of minerals. Minerals, when we export available minerals to other countries abroad, then it will bring foreign currency, right? So the country earns foreign exchange from the export of that available minerals. So directly, indirectly, it helps to promote the economy of the country, right? Secondly, more than when we talk about the minerals in India, so more than 8 lakh people, they are directly, indirectly involved in the mining sector. So mining sector means more than 8 lakh people, they are connected with the this mining sector. Mining sector means mining of minerals, right? So minerals account for nearly 12% of India's industrial output, right? So these are the importance of, that is why minerals are needed. Now next is minerals in India. India is rich in mineral resources. The country has fairly um, uh, plenty of coal, iron ore, mica, and manganese. So let's talk about the iron ore. India is the largest producer and exporter of iron ore in South Asia. The total in situ reserve of iron ore in the country is about how much it's written there? 12,317 million tons of hematite. So hematite is what? It's a type of iron, right? And 539.5 million tons of magnetite. Although iron ore is found in several parts of the country, the major reserves are concentrated in the northeast of peninsular India. So mostly it is the iron reserve is confined in northeastern peninsular region of India. Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Goa are the major producers of iron. Right now, there are four types of iron found in India. So, the first one is magnetite, second is hematite, third is limonite, and the fourth one is siderite. So, the first one, magnetite. Now, how you will differentiate these all categories of varieties of iron ore? So, magnetite is the best quality of iron ore, which contains how much percentage of iron? That is 72% of iron. Secondly, hematite, it contains 60 to 70% of iron, right? Third is limonite, 40 to 60% iron content is there. And siderite contains more impurities, right? And the iron content is just 40 to 50%. Clear? So these are categorized according to the iron content, percentage of iron content, right? So the best quality of iron variety is magnetite. Now the next topic is producers. So here you are going to read out these yourselves, like Odisha, then Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Babu Budan Hills, uh, Kundermukh deposits, Sandur Range, Goa. They are the leading producers of these states, and these places are the leading producers of iron ore in India. So these topics you are going to read out yourself. Clear? Okay. So after distribution, let's talk about the uses of iron. I think most of the students, they are able to answer the uses of iron, right? So the importance of iron are, number one, it's a backbone of the modern industry, because each and every industry, whether it's small or big industry, they need iron and steel. Clear? Okay. So iron is used in the manufacturing of iron and steel. It is also used for making machines, big or small machines, agricultural implements, small articles like nails, wires, and pins, to the big machines, right? For all what is needed, iron is needed. It is also used in making alloy steels. So alloy steel, alloy, it's what? It's a mixture of many two or more metals. So iron is also used in making alloys steel, right? So now the next topic is manganese. So what we are going to do is we are going to read out the uh, distribution of manganese, and we are going to do read out the uses of manganese. So turn page number 166. You'll find the topic manganese. Page number 166. Okay, manganese is an important mineral which is used for making iron and steel. So just underline this sentence, very important sentence. Manganese is an important iron which is used for making iron and steel, right? It is also a basic raw material for manufacturing of its alloy. It increases the strength of steel. So to give strength to steel, this manganese is used. It is also used for making paints, glass, chemicals. So this also comes in the use of this manganese. So manganese is used for making paints, making chemicals, and making glass. Clear? So not only that, it is a basic raw material for the manufacturing its alloy, right? Now, India is one of the leading producer of manganese. Manganese of India is of high quality and is in a great demand. Japan is the leading importer of India's manganese. So Japan is that country which imports most of the India's manganese in their country, in that country, Japan, their country. Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka are the leading producers of manganese. These are the states where the manganese are produced in a large quantity. Okay, now Odisha is the largest producer of manganese. Just do underline, Odisha is that state which produced or it's a leading or the largest producer of manganese. It accounted for 1/3 of the country's total production. Clear? Okay. Now next is copper, its distribution and uses. Now, next is copper. So, copper is an important non-ferrous metal, we can say, or non-ferrous means which do not contain iron, right? So, copper is an important non-ferrous base metal having wide industrial applications. So, the uses of copper are like it is used for making defense applications or defense implements, and it's used in a space programs, in railways, power cables, mint, telecommunications, cables, etc. Right? So copper are used in these applications. Mostly it is used in industrial applications, right? Now the physical properties of copper make it valuable to industry. One of the useful properties of copper is its conductivity. Copper is the best known for its ability to conduct electricity. So conduct electricity means it is that metal which can easily pass the electricity, right? So copper is the best known for its ability to conduct electricity. Copper is also a good conductor of heat also, not only electricity, but it is also a good conductor of heat. This property makes copper useful in cooking and your utensils, radiations, and refrigerators. So the uses of copper is in cooking utensils, radiation, and refrigerators, right? Another useful property of copper is that the metal is malleable and easy to shape and ductile. So it is malleable means it can be easily reshaped or shaped in any form, right? So due to this, copper is very useful. With so many different properties, copper has thousands of uses, ranging from rain gauge to electronic systems for rockets. So it is used to make an instrument to rain gas. So rain gas is what? It's an instrument which is used to measure the rainfall. So from rain gas to electronic systems for rockets, right? Because copper is the best low cost conductor of electricity, the electrical industry uses about 60% of the copper produced. Large amounts of copper wires are used in telephone systems also, television sets, motors, and many other kinds of electrical equipments. So it has a because of its different good properties, different varieties of properties. Copper has 1,000 of uses, right? Okay. Now next is resources of copper 2014-15. It's 2014 and 15 source Ministry of Mines. The chart is pie chart is given here. Just look out this. Now just see the pie chart here, which shows the total production of copper in India. So this Rajasthan, it's a leading producer of copper with 50%. Then second is Madhya Pradesh, 24%, and Jharkhand with 18%, and rest is 8% others. So this is the pie chart showing the resources of copper surveyed in 2014-15 and sourced as a Ministry of Mines. This is the another pie chart showing the production of iron ore in India. So this is the yellow portion, which shows that the 50% of production is done in Odisha. This is for iron production. Then 20% Chhattisgarh, 15% Jharkhand, and 12% of iron production in Karnataka, and other rest states with 3%, right? So the source of this pie chart is the Ministry of Mines, which is surveyed in, and this pie chart which is surveyed in 2014-15. Now come to the next figure, that is the distribution of manganese in India. So here's the leading producer is Madhya Pradesh with 30% of manganese productions, then 25% with this Odisha manganese productions, and Maharashtra 25%, Andhra Pradesh 14%, and other states with 6%. So this chart is important. State Madhya Pradesh is producing 30% of this manganese in India, and the districts where these minings are going on are Balaghat and Chindawara. Odisha is the another state with 25% of manganese productions, and the districts where the minings are going on, Sundargarh, Kalahandi, Koraput, and your Bolangir and Sambhalpur. Same here, Maharashtra is the third leading producer of this manganese with the 25%, and the districts are this Nagpur, Bhandara, and the Ratnagiri. So this state with its percent and district, this is important. This pie chart is also important. So, in today's class, we have studied about the different minerals, the categories of minerals, as well as the we studied about the three minerals like such as your copper, manganese, and iron, and we also studied about their uses and distribution. Right, children? So in the next this much for today. In the next video we'll start with the non-conventional sources and non-conventional sources like coal, petroleum, their distribution advantages and disadvantages, and non-conventional sources like solar, wind, water, hydel, and biogas, their generation and advantages. Right, children? Okay, so thank you.